Did you know now that when you check out at Best Buy, they offer you an incognito bag when you go out of the store? Well, in this bag, I got a 3090 Ti Founders Edition. Let's see what's inside together, shall we? So I'm at the Best Buy here in Manchester. There's a light drizzle in the sky. Apparently they do have the 3090 Ti in stock and in the store. I just picked one up. I'll show you guys a little bit of the process of how I went to. So essentially, I just went to the store and went to the service counter and asked if they had some in stock, and surprisingly they did. So I bought one.
The no interest or the rewards?
So that's gonna give me $95 off.
$95 back in rewards.
And of course I have my Best Buy credit card, Best Buy Rewards, so I got $95 off the purchase. And because I'm in New Hampshire, live free or die baby, there's no tax. So it costs $2,000 MSRP. Out the door, I only paid $1,905. Yeah, I know, only. But I did get $95 off in statement reward points, so I could use that toward other purchases here at Best Buy. So the people here at Best Buy were kind enough to put everything in like an incognito bag. That was really cool of them. That way people don't try to tackle me on the way out the store. I mean, this thing isn't cheap, right? RTX 3090 Ti, so it does exist and it is in stock at Best Buy. So this, my friends, is in fact a 3090 Ti Founders Edition. So the top of the box is your standard edition 3090 Ti Founders Edition box, and it looks very similar to the regular 3090 box. I don't see anything different on it. So you probably saw my previous video of me unboxing the 3090 Ti for the Win 3, which is this one right here. You can essentially, so that video will be linked up right over here if you want to watch that. But before you watch that, let's take a look at the 3090 Ti Founders Edition. So looking around on the box, it's just your standard Founders Edition boxes. They all look similar to this. They got this very minimalist design with these lines right here. I quite like it a lot, so let's get right into it. And there it is, my friends, the RTX 3090 Ti Founders Edition. This is one behemoth of a card. That is huge. It is in here kind of on an offset, so you can kind of see it's slanted. So let's take this out and take a look at it. Oh man, that has got some weight to it. That is the 3090 Ti Founders Edition. Okay, so let's just take a look inside the box real quick. Most of the Founders Editions boxes have the same format where the box is on a slant like this, and there's the little box in here with all the accessories. So let's take a look inside this little box. We got a quick start guide for your 3090 Ti. I'm glad sometimes they have the same book for two cards. Looks like they made one specifically for this card, so it might be slightly different. We got a support guide. This is probably warranty stuff. We got a warning card here for whatever. So this is what the cable from NVIDIA looks like. It's very similar to the one from the other cards, except this has 3. Now let's take a look at what you all came here to see. So right on the front of the card, or the back of the card, however you want to see it, go ahead, take off the cover. I do like the wonderfully beautiful black PCB. I'm a big fan of black PCB. It just looks so nice. So right here, got the fan. Oh yeah, that's got some weight to it. It's a very thick fan. And for those of you that don't know, this is the blow-through style card, so you can actually see through it. You can actually see light through it, and you can see the heat pipes going across the back there. Looks like we got 4 big heat pipes going across the back. Everything up to my hand, that's just cooler. The rest of this is card, but up to right here, there's no card, there's no PCB. So looking on the top side, oh, that's interesting. The earlier Founders Editions had the connector at a 45-degree angle. When you plugged it in, it kind of went in like this. This is the cover for the NVlink connector, and it appears to be just a friction fit like that, and that's what the NVlink connector on the 3090 Ti Founders Edition looks like. It's actually recessed inside of this. This is the A-Series SLI connector, or sorry, it's called NVlink now. This is the A-Series of professional enterprise grade series cards. This is 3-slot configuration. So it would go in like that. You can see when we put it in, it fits exactly flush. Like there is no space or anything, and it's perfect fit. And you can see the amount of gap we have here. Now, based on where this is connected, with the 3-slot configuration, it would literally be touching this card almost. 3-slot configuration on NVlink would probably not work. What we'd have to use is the SLI bridge from NVIDIA directly, which this one's also from NVIDIA, but this is their one for the consumer grade. This is made out of like the same material almost like the cards. I like it a lot. It's like I said in my previous video, this does feel really good. So let's go ahead and connect this on. And yeah, that's a flush fit. That is kind of nice. When you do SLI with this, it's flush and it just looks like it belongs. It doesn't look like it's something that's not supposed to be there. So this is the 4-slot configuration, which gives us substantially more room to play with here. So that is definitely gonna work much better when it comes to doing SLI or NVlink, because now the card's gonna be up to here and that we have at least ½ an inch of space, which I think is the minimum between cards whenever you're doing dual card setup. Let me know down in the comments below as well if you wanna see NVlink and SLI with these cards, which would be absolutely ridiculous, but if you guys wanna see it, I'll do it. But if no one comments, I won't do it. I just wanna say, now that I've opened this box and I can actually smell, there's a strong smell of, yep, that is a fresh card smell there. Smells like tires, smells like rubber. So this stuff is giving off a lot of scent. It's like gas, it's like off-gassing or something. But yeah, it's, I don't know if that's a big deal, but it does, I could smell it. This whole room smells like that box now. It's pretty strong. So looking at the back of the card here, we got 1, 2, 3 DisplayPort connectors and 1 HDMI connector. And this is the design where this right here is a blower style, blows directly out of the case, which I love a lot. I love that about this design. And this fan right here simply just sucks and blows through right here and up. Traditionally in your computer, it'll be mounted like this, and this will be blowing up toward the CPU cooler. So looking at the bottom of the card here, oh man, can I just take a moment to look at the beauty of this card? This is all metal and it's got this nice gold brownish color finish. I just think it's absolutely beautiful. On the side of the card, same thing, got the finish. We got 3 screws there. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe that has something to do with how these heat pipes are attached or something. No, actually, upon closer inspection, you can actually see there's a gap right there and it goes directly through the card. That is not connected to anything at all. So that's probably for like OEM mounting inside of a computer of some kind that comes pre-made from the factory. It's to hold the extra weight of the card. The other cards did have those as well. Let's compare it to something we're a little bit more familiar with, like a 3080 Founders Edition. So just comparing the two cards right here, I got them both orientated in the same way. This is the 3090 Ti right here, Founders Edition, and this is just a standard 3080. You can see it's quite a bit thicker. This is definitely a 3 to 3.5 slot card right there. It's huge. Going this way, you can see it's also, this is you and this is the guy your girlfriend tells you not to worry about. It is quite a bit bigger. We got like a whole inch on this other card right here. It's got the same design. This one has a flat right here. This one doesn't. Looking at the bottom of the card, comparing both of these together, same deal. It's just bigger in almost every sense. You can really see the difference, and it's just crazy how different that is. Okay, so why don't we compare this to something like an AIB partner card? So this right here, if you guys know what this is the EVGA For the Win 3 3090 Ti Ultra Edition. So this is their top dog card right before a Kingpin or something like that. So if we compare both these cards together, Edition from EVGA is a lot shorter, relatively speaking, but it's also taller right here. I'll show you that in a moment. If we flip it up like this, you can see that they have gotten shorter and chubbier. This is actually much fatter than this one. So you can see the thickness comparison right there. The PCIe bracket on the Founders Edition is actually wider than the one from EVGA. It's about half a slot wider, which is kind of cool. But I'm gonna have to compare it, but they feel about the same. They don't feel that much different, actually. The Founders Edition is a little over 12 inches long for our friends across the sea. It's exactly 310 centimeters long. Thickness of the card is about 54 centimeters wide, or a little over 2 inches, almost 2 inch and a 1/16 there. Regarding the height of the card, that is going to be a little over 4.5 inches and about 120 millimeters tall, or 12 centimeters tall. The Founders Edition comes in at 4 pounds, 14 ounces. Wow, actually, I recall correctly, that's very close to the For the Win 3 from EVGA. Let's take a look at that. I think it's actually heavier. It's about 2 ounces lighter than the Founders Edition, which is kind of interesting. Well, the shroud is made out of plastic on the EVGA model, and the shroud on the, oh man, it's just so nice. It's made out of solid metal. It definitely has some weight to it. And as you can see, it's got some weight to it, that's for sure. Now, just for reference, some of you might want to know what's the difference between that and a 3080 Founders Edition. It's almost 1 pound and 14 ounces lighter versus this card right here, which is the 3090 Ti. Now, you might have seen in my other video that I actually dropped this card on the table because I was playing with the E-leash. It's an E-leash, not an E-lash. And what happened was it slipped and it fell out and hit the table. Not gonna do that again this time. I know what I'm doing this time. Well, at least I hope. This card does not come with any such accessory and actually weighs more than this card from EVGA. It does have a big, wide, nice bracket, so that'll definitely help with the weight, but I don't know, man. Putting something like this in your computer, that's a lot of weight on the PCIe slot and the PCIe bracket. Real quickly, let's just compare the two cables. The cable that comes from EVGA and the cable that comes from NVIDIA. So this right here is the one that you get from NVIDIA. This is the 3 8-pin to single 16-pin connector. The one from EVGA is much nicer in my opinion. It's longer, it looks more stylish. It's nice because when it's long like this, you can kind of hide it out of the way. With this, right here, it's on the top of the card right here, and it's like you're telling the world that you got power cables on your card, okay? At least with the EVGA card, the cables are right on the end right here, and they just plug in like that, and you can kind of route it away from your case or whatever, or it's at the end of the case. So I kind of don't like how that's set up, but that's what all current NVIDIA Founders Edition cards look like. That's just how they all are. So you can clearly see there is a set of 12 pins and then a set of 4 pins. That is what makes this a 16-pin connector. And in fact, the dual pin cable from NVIDIA is not compatible with these because there is a bridge on this that prevents a connection. Right on the end right there, that right there, it's opposite on the 2 8-pin cable, which makes it so you can't get them confused. So I'm gonna hold both cables together and you can see that the bridge is in 2 different spots. So you can't use them backwards compatibly, which is good because you don't want to power your 3090 Ti with 2 8-pins. I don't think it would even work. So let's see the EVGA one and the NVIDIA one. They should be exactly the same. And yep, that is correct. They are literally exactly the same. There's no difference between the 2 cables, other than its length. I feel like the sleeving is nicer on the EVGA one. It's a little bit looser. The one on the Founders Edition is a little bit tighter. It's also much shorter. It's like almost half the length. So thanks for joining me, guys, in this 3090 Ti Founders Edition unboxing. It is one beautiful card. I just love this thing. I'm probably gonna keep this one and return this one, honestly. but that all depends on the testing and the performance. So make sure you get subscribed and hit that like icon and all that bell icon, all the icons, hit them all, because we're gonna do some testing on these cards, and make sure you let me know down in the comments below what kind of tests you guys would like to see, because that'll help us make the next video. For those of you that don't know, we did say on the Tech Torrent podcast that we have every Saturday, we're going to be doing fan mail unboxings at the end of main release videos. This is one of those main release videos. This is our second fan mail unboxing. So we'll be doing these in the months we do get fan mail. Probably try to do them once a month. This month with all the 3090 Ti content, we got a lot of stuff coming. We got a letter here from, I think this is from Yeti from across the sea. So we're gonna try to open this one first. Just be careful not to rip anything on the inside. Some cardboard or something. Looks like it's looks like it's stickers. So let's see what kind of stickers these are. Ooh, we got a D minor stickers. That's cool. That's a nice holographic D minor sticker. Got another D minors one. Oh, the infamous Yeti sticker. That's pretty cool. I like that. And yep, we got the holographic Yeti sticker, which is pretty darn sweet. I like that. That's pretty darn cool. And yep, I think this is just cardboard to keep everything together. Some kind of retro limited edition body spray. What you doing with this, Yeti? Anyways, so that's pretty cool. Thank you so much for the sending over these stickers and the D minor stickers. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. So let's see what we got here. This is from New England Crypto right here. So let's take a look at what this is, because he did send something recently. I'm actually wearing the shirt that he sent over. So let's see what's inside this. More cardboard. Cardboard's popular these days. Let's see. Yep, that's everything, right? Yep. Okay, so we got a business card. Oh, a holographic New England Crypto sticker. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Thank you so much for that. And we got a non-holographic one, a matte one. I love matte stickers. Holographic's cool too. And more Federal Hill home theater stuff. Awesome. We've got a little miniature one. I like how his head's sticking out right there. Is it like that on the others? Yeah, it's like that on the others too. All right, well, thank you so much for joining me in this video, guys. Fan mail is done at the end of main release videos in the months that we do get them. And of course, guys, all this was done with you, the community. Speaking of community, you should join my TekShinji community Discord, because we got a lot of awesome, cool people there. It's linked in the description below. And I'm not gonna say much, but it's advantageous to join early and get in there now, because we might have some things that reward those that get in there early and are in there a long time. Make sure you hit that like button and get subscribed, because you're not gonna wanna miss the next video, because we're gonna be testing these two cards and seeing which one I'm gonna be keeping. Well, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.